Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Oregon Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the Huskers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop. Before a solid game that time. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He finds his man, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Off target and incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st.
He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He hands it to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they have been going here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. And the offense has it and still going.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should get...
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Bringing pressure. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires quickly to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game and in the first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner brought down by that coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon 44, Nebraska 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wideouts now clustered. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Wyola. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
51, Nebraska 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks left and finds his target there. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to
not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
Kicking interference. Kicking team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff for the single back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ives. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the back gets the football. Running through the tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's 2nd down now and 16. To the air. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They pressure him and sack him, and be tackled inside the 10. So here comes 3rd and... Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw. It's Nolan. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what. Today, not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
81, Nebraska, 17.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he released it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. This was a case